Hey everyone, welcome to this video! Today, we're doing something exciting. I challenged multiple AIs to create a 3D video game. Some of them failed miserably, and some actually did an impressive job. So let's find out, which AI is truly the best game creator? Stay tuned and let's jump right in. Let's start with our first website, Google AI Studio. And honestly, this one is amazing. It works so well that it almost feels unreal. With Google AI Studio, you don't need to write perfect code. You simply tell it what you want, and it creates it for you. It builds your idea, it debugs your mistakes, and in the end, it hands you a clean and working result. Pretty impressive, right? This site doesn't just help you code, it turns your thoughts into real projects. The next AI on our list is actually Google AI Studio again. I know, same website, right? But there's a reason for that. I tried the same task with DeepSeek and a few other AIs, and the results were honestly disappointing. DeepSeek was part of the challenge, but the output was so weak that we had to eliminate it from the competition. So instead of wasting time, we went back to what actually works. And that means using Google AI Studio once more, because it delivers results that the others simply couldn't match.
Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the?
Now, the next AI in our challenge is none other than Chatgpt. And honestly, it did a pretty solid job. We asked it to build a 3D airplane simulator game, and it actually delivered something that works. Sure, there's room for improvement. The game could be more polished with better mechanics and visuals, but for what we requested, Chatgpt gave us a surprisingly good result. Not perfect, but definitely impressive for an AI building a flight simulator from scratch. And now we have another masterpiece, Gemini. In my opinion, this model is the strongest one we've tested so far. It delivered an impressive result. Here's the interesting part. I didn't do any of the work myself. Everything, the modeling, the design, the setup, was handled entirely by the AI. Gemini created everything we needed and packed it all into a single, complete file. That's not just helpful, that's powerful. All right, from this point on, things start to go downhill. Can you guess which AI struggled the most? That's right, it's Grok. Building a game with Grok was painful. I tried 4 different times, and every single attempt failed. Error after error, crash after crash. It was like the AI didn't even want to make a game. And this little result you're seeing? Yeah, I basically had to drag it out of Grok by force. So at least it gave us something, even if it almost refused. Now we've reached the worst game-making AI on our list. But here's the funny part. Even though the result looked terrible, at least it ran without any errors. This AI is called Qwen. If you don't care about modeling, graphics, or logic, then sure, you can use Qwen for your project. It's not completely useless, but it's definitely very weak compared to the others. All right, time for the final conclusion. Here's the current state of game-making AIs based on our tests. At the top, the best one is Google AI Studio. Right after that comes Gemini, and then Chatgpt. These 3 actually did a good job, but Grok struggled a lot, Qwen performed very poorly, and the AI that is completely unusable for game development was DeepSeek. Thanks a lot for watching this video. I'd really appreciate it if you leave a like, drop a comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, hit the notification bell so you don't miss the next videos. Share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to read them. See you next time. Goodbye.